Actually, if they catch you and you ain't got nothing, they will grab you.
You're as cute as you.
It's that scary
What?
place. You got for your next
Right?
door neighbor, and the next day they ask for a favor. Maybe that gonna. Mad up, run air that don't add up. You real bad man, come man, get me one chat. Ugly boy, get. It's far from good in the hood, but I still got look from my side of the town. Real talk, what you know about struggle, I screw around there with gloves and a duffel. Yo, being from Dublin, but you don't know about me. I never been OT. I'm on the seaside with my beat. I got love for the boys on the seaside, cause seaside got love for me. Shasta Gate, that's my clan, my family. Aye, yo, being from Dublin, but you don't know about me. I never been OT. I'm on the seaside with my beat. I got love for the boys on the seaside, cause seaside got love for me. Aye, Shasta Gate, that's my clan, my family.
Lavish, lavish, lavish. Swear you live lavish. I tried to give you the world, then God told me you shouldn't have it. I've been a savage, got skeletons all in my attic. Yeah. This thing ain't free if you pay him a fee, then it'll vanish. Yeah. Vanish. I might just vanish to Paris. Balcony in the morning, I'll risk it all with the badders. Yeah. The whole things I done, I swear I didn't mean it with malice. Wait. Unless you're the opposites, I pray it leaves you all damaged. I pick up the pace, yeah. All in a mixture, he be with the do. Make you tell the truth. Gift and a curse, cause you're gifted with. I'm gifted with words. Living you learn, got split in two. Better than who, you ain't better than Deuce. I got better and better improve. I'm on some veteran moves. I might just move to the States. Buy me a. When I'm good, I don't know. Bring me the. Me and them cannot relate. I do not wanna do days. Wait, closing the door, don't be late. I was some models and actors with eating up.
Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Curry with it. Now Beal defending. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Dominique Wilkins.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Beal gets a wide open look. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic, as much as anyone.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Doncic, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's stolen by Wilkins. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
At Giannis. It's good.
Yeah, you can't do nothing about that the whole game.
Got to the 10. I think he was surprised to find himself.
You can't do nothing about that the whole game.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a
You can't do nothing about that the whole
dream
game.
of them. He'll gladly take those.
To the wing on the left. Doncic outside. Pocket 6. Pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
The visitors with the ball. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Here's Beal. Pass to Gordon. Here's Wilkins. And Wilkins slams it in.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And there's the call on Curry.
Stephen Curry.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Doncic. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Not always a huge part of Jokic's game, but the three-point shot, he's becoming more comfortable taking.
Tipped away. To the inside. Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Oh, yeah, he didn't quit.
Curry can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish him for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to Giannis. They need this. And Giannis throws it down.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
And Doncic, here we go.
When you find yourself up
They're getting this
double
shit
digits
fried
in the
right
first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this. That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
No, I'm trying. I know. I just keep things open.
With the foul.
Yeah,
That'll
he's
be
going
his
to get
second
booted.
foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Now, here's Jokic.
All good.
Almost, but it rolls out.
I gotta let Curry get one.
That, but hey,
They don't lose.
sometimes.
They get it again.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Sorry. I'll get some.
Abdul-Jabbar.
And he
And
quit.
it's Dominique
Yeah.
Wilkins with the foul.
That's so funny.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Bullshit. I gotta play bully ball on you.
Giannis inside. Banchero outside. Now here's Curry.
Wow.
Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
Hold on. I'm trying to find one of y'all.
Doncic with it. He's got 8. Outside, Beal.
Whoa.
Gets it to go
Crazy
from
shot.
beyond the arc. Beal's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Back to Jokic. Wide open look. And he nails the jumper. Jokic has got his second basket.
And he is brimming with confidence. Jokic just doesn't question his decision.
Just 3 on the clock. Doncic with the bucket. 10 points for him.
excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Up by 11. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just a terrific first quarter,
Awesome.
marked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Now, here's
No.
Jokic. Doncic right side. Just 5 to shoot. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Pass to Curry. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. And it's sent back by Jokic. Oh, Beal in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Playing above the rim, Beal laying down the hammer.
And here is Curry. Curry buries the three shot.
It's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now, Doncic. He's got 12. Back to Jokic. The 17-footer. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Over in the corner, White. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Banchero. White wide open. He fires. No good from outside. Doncic with it. Out guarded by Giannis. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Outside Curry. Offensive rebound. The shot, no good. And here's Jokic. He has 7. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
From deep, Jokic. Right side, White. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Curry on the wing. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist.
3 points.
Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Every time he makes another three-pointer, he's adding to the record.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 12. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's White. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 5. Pass to Antetokounmpo. No good from Abdul-Jabbar.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's White. He has yet to score. Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Here's Doncic. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Curry. Down low. Here's Banchero. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Banchero's got his first bucket in this one. The open shot, Jokic. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the tape.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. 7 points in the game.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And that'll be his third foul so far. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it's Jokic in the corner. What's in that range? Nikola Jokic.
Oh, how about the touch there? And there are a lot of bigs today who can impact the game on the perimeter. And I got to say, Jokic is up there with the best of them.
Inside. Gordon with the defensive effort. And that concludes the first half. Up by 15. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Doncic. Second chance effort. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Basket good. Jokic has got 14 points for the game.
Spacing things out a little. Smart of Jokic to take advantage from that mid-range.
To the paint. Here's... Ooh, what a slam! What a slam!
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
On the wing, Doncic. He's got 18. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Doncic has got 20 points.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a lot of pressure that comes with being the #1 overall pick in the draft, but Paolo Banchero said, I'm just letting the game come to me. Not trying to press or reach a certain statistical milestone, just making the right plays, taking the right shots, competing, and bringing it every day on defense. Kevin, he thinks that approach is paying off.
Oh, David, it sure is. Thank you for the report. Back to Doncic. Jokic a screen. And Doncic throws it down.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find it.
And Kareem throws it down.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
From deep, Jokic trains the three-pointer. Jokic has got 17.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. 4 on the clock. Back to Curry. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Now Abdul-Jabbar following the three-point attempt by Jokic.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
1:51 left to play in the third. Banchero with the screen. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Puts the move on, and Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got 26 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And it's Abdul-Jabbar penetrating.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here's Jokic. 17 points in the game. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Jokic has got 7 points for the quarter.
And they're just trusting his instincts. How about Jokic late in the shot clock?
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First team foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
And Kareem throws it down.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that on the inbounds play. Exactly the way they drew it up.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Away team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Fifth personal foul. Second team.
First one falls for.
At the line for 2.
And Jokic drops them both.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Here's Doncic. Outside Beal to the middle. And here's Jokic outside.
A way better defender than he gets credit for. Steph Curry.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Dominique Wilkins.
First team foul. At the line for the away team, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
The free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar. No good on the second free throw. Jokic with it. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. And here comes Abdul-Jabbar leading the break. Doncic outside. Jokic a screen. Right wing. Lets it go from deep. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Now, here's Doncic. It's stolen by Banchero. And they're moving it up. Outside for Curry. Bangs home the trifecta.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Doncic. Giannis grabs the miss. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Tries again. That shot off. Good defense by Jokic. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Abdul-Jabbar with it. Now Beal defending.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, these ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now, here's Doncic. 5 on the clock.
What determination from
I just want 30.
pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
Free throws good from Doncic. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Pass to Curry. From deep. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
And here's Jokic outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Curry on the wing. Trying to find White. Gets it to him. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Jokic's screen. Doncic. He's off on that one. The 3. And Kareem throws it down.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now. You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Jokic. Gordon a screen. Tries it from the top of the key. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 14 points now in the second half.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
They get it back. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Curry with the 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. They get the rebound. Another shot. And Doncic finishes inside. Doncic has got 31 points.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Market time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's the screen. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Jokic. And he stays with it. Goes back up. And another shot. Floats it up for Jokic. Off target.
Shit, bro.
So the home crowd happy here as they
easy fucking guys.
even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm,